Today's tale is from the book Usborne Illustrated Stories from China, retold by Rosie Dickens and Andrew Prentice and illustrated by Lee Whiting. This story is called The Fox and the Tiger. A long time ago, a fearsome tiger lived on a misty mountain. He prowled far and wide, high and low, gobbling up everything he saw. He was certain that no creature could challenge him for strength or good looks. He was particularly proud of his long tail and fine whiskers. All the other creatures on the mountain lived in terror of the tiger's soft-footed approach and sharp white teeth. They called him Silent Death, Lord of the Mountain. The tiger thought this was right and proper. He marked the borders of his kingdom by scratching the trees and rocks with his claws. At night he roared at the moon, daring it to come down from the sky and fight him, but it never did. One particularly fine morning the tiger was stretched out on a rock, warming his back in the sun, when he heard a twig crack. Looking up, he was delighted to spot a red fox trotting, as bold as you like, between the yellow larch trees. Breakfast, thought the tiger, as he sprang into action. He raced between the trees, belly low, swift and silent. At the perfect moment he pounced, pinning the little fox to the ground. The tiger opened his mouth to take a bite. "You are making a terrible mistake," said the fox. "I wanted to warn you." The tiger was puzzled. He was used to animals begging for their lives, or tearfully telling them to take pity on their children. This fox just sounded, well, bored. "I beg your pardon," growled the tiger. "I see no mistake here." "Do you know who I am?" said the fox, raising an eyebrow. "You are a slow, stupid fox, soon to be eaten." "Oh, no," the fox chuckled. "I am the queen of this mountain." "What?" the tiger said, so outraged that he let the fox go. "That's ridiculous. Everyone knows that I am the lord of the mountain. They call me Silent Death." "That's very nice," smirked the fox as she dusted herself off. "Well done. But the Lord of Heaven himself has sent me to this mountain to be the new queen. If you gobble me up, he'll be very upset. It won't go well for you." The tiger frowned. Of course he'd heard of the Lord of Heaven, the chief of the gods. But it was hard to imagine a god taking a close interest in who ruled this particular mountain, tall and majestic though it was. "You can't prove this outrageous claim," snarled the tiger. "I should just gobble you up." "No need for that," said the fox. "Come with me, Silent Death, and I'll show you." Still very puzzled, the tiger agreed. The pair of them walked off through the trees. The fox didn't bother to tread carefully, so all the animals had plenty of warning that they were coming. A herd of deer fled quickly, white tails bobbing. The birds screamed warnings from the trees. The crickets chirped, and the marmots squeaked. Every animal that spied them got out of the way as quickly as possible. All the time the bold fox strutted in front of the tiger, puffing out her chest, and the tiger began to worry. "Maybe there is something in her claim after all," he thought. "See how the other animals scamper away from her." Suddenly the fox stopped dead. A beetle was crawling about in the leaves. Bent down till her nose was right behind the unsuspecting beetle. "Boo!" she said. The beetle caught sight of both of them, rolled onto its back, and pretended to be dead. This was too much for the tiger. "Forgive me, Queen of the Mountain," he shouted as he sprinted away, dodging off in strange directions so that the fox queen would find it hard to follow and get her revenge. The fox chuckled quietly to herself as she gently turned the beetle the right way up. "Oh, beetle, what a silly tiger," she said. "He didn't spot that the animals were terrified of him, not me. I suppose being bigger than everyone else doesn't mean you have to have a big brain, too." "All hail, Queen of the Mountain," cheered the beetle. "Well done." The fox walked off into the woods, still laughing. The tiger never bothered her again. We hope you enjoyed this telephone tale today. Call again every week for a new story.